Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Angel, the brand, and I am a billionaire. And this is the Billionaire Podcast. Now, before we get on to today's topic, I want us to put your hand on your chest and say our creed together. I am a billionaire. I am a billionaire. I am a billionaire. Hoo-ha. This week's recommended reading is Shattered Connections by Angel the Brand. The book focuses on mental health disorders in men and their impacts on relationships. So you understand how the way your mind is and your mental health can impact your relationships with everybody around you. So do well to check out that book in our bookstore. Link is below. And let us know how you think. For more information, you know where to find it. Shattered Connections. Let's do this. All right, so today we're going to talk about a very juicy topic, yeah? Men and women, are they supposed to be friends? I'm going to say that again, so let's sink in. Men and women, are they actually supposed to be friends? Can they actually have a genuine friendship? Now, I'm not talking about high school kids and preteen children. That's not what I'm talking about. Those are boys and girls. I'm talking men and women, men with families, women with families. Can you actually have an actual friendship with a member of the opposite sex? Let's get into that. Now, some people will say men and women can be friends. Others will say they can't. My personal opinion, from my experience, having had a lot of friends, both male and female, is men and women cannot be friends. Men and women should not be friends, especially if you are married. Here's why. When a man is married to a woman, yeah? He is supposed to leave his family, leave his friends behind, and focus on the life he is building with that woman. Why then does he need to have another woman whom he has to call sometimes, check up on, go out on hangouts, dates, or whatever you want to call it, and more often than not, sleep with? I'm not saying every male and female friend sleeps with each other. That's not what I'm saying. For now, I can't quote it. Saying just everybody will be man and woman will be friends, sleep with each other. Not waiting I talk, I didn't say that. I'm just telling you that it happens more often than not where people of the opposite sex tend to have sex with each other regardless of their level of friendship. And here's why. In my opinion, there are two kinds of infidelity. There is physical infidelity and there's emotional infidelity. The emotional infidelity in my book is even worse than physical infidelity. What is physical infidelity? Two people are together, either dating or married. One person decides to go and indulge in a physical sexual act with somebody who's not his or her spouse. Physical infidelity. Now, emotional infidelity is one member of this couple sharing an emotional connection with someone who isn't their spouse. It works differently for men and women. And I'm talking this as a man. At least I've been a man for almost 40 years, last I checked, so at least I'm somewhat of an authority in being a man, all right? At least I've been male. And I will tell you this, that a lot of men are we are victims to our primordial nature, all right? One of the major things that makes you a man, besides the possession of a Y chromosome, is the possession of the hormone testosterone. Now, testosterone is my friend. I love me some testosterone. It gives me that deep voice. It gives me that broad chest. It helps me burn fat. So when you have testosterone, you find that you're in shape. You're powerful. You got good energy. You're aggressive. You aggressively protect your family. A man's role is to protect and to provide. All right? I'm not going to talk about a woman's role for now. So when a man is distracted from his duties because he has someone else outside, he might not be sleeping with the person, but some conversation you're supposed to have with your wife, and you're like, oh, my wife doesn't get me, and so I call Kemi, and Kemi gets me, and me and Kemi are always gisting on the phone when my wife is alone doing chores in the kitchen. That is infidelity. That is not friendship. Kemi, you are ruining Mr. Emeka's marriage. Emeka needs to go complain to his wife. If Emeka's wife is being obnoxious, Emeka needs to go and sort that. That's a him problem. All right? Now, for the ladies that say, oh no, I have plenty male friends, this, that. Let's talk about how those guys became your friends in the first place. 8 out of 10 of those guys were asking you out. I say it again. 8 out of 10 of those guys, been they check you. They don't check you. Now you now decide, oh, I don't want to be with them, so our friends zone them. Let's be friends. So now what you have are 8 guys who want to have sexual relations with you, but claim to be your friends because you've not given them the opportunity to. That's what you get. 8 out of 10 friends. So now you go on and tell me, oh, then this guy, he was asking me out at some point, and now we're just friends. You're his friend, but he ain't your friend. The guy is not trying to be friends with you. The moment you lose God, you will be taken, blown away. 2 seconds, you know? If it happens so fast, you'll be like, now. But you're like a brother to me. Ogbeni, did I tell you I want to be your brother? And you might not agree with what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm not saying that all men have that mindset, but like I said, 8 out of 10. So why on earth would you keep a predator who's just hanging around, hoping that your relationship fails or that you have problems with your husband or your boyfriend so he can console you and invariably get in bed with you? Why would you keep that kind of man around? I'll tell you why. This is for the guys. Why are you having a female friend? It's because they need something from you. And don't get me wrong, I'm not insinuating financial or whatever before you say, because right now you got to be careful what you say out on these streets, man. Okay? But now let's look at this thing analytically. As a guy, your female friends, what do you gain from the relationship? Let's be honest. You guys go out. Obviously, you have to pay. If you don't pay, you're a deadbeat, freeloader, whatever name they want to call you. If you pay, they don't call themselves anything. When they have problems with their boyfriends, you will be the one to hear every single thing that the boyfriend has done. All right? And most of the time, remember that you wanted to be the boyfriend at some point too. And now she's coming to tell you what the guy who beat you is doing. Number 3, she needs support. Oh, I want to go somewhere. Come with me. All those things, that's the job of her boyfriend or her husband. Why on earth are you there? Then the main boyfriend thing that you're supposed to be doing, she will not give you. Brothers, be wise. Be wise. That's not friendship. I don't know what to call it, but that's not friendship. Friendship is a 2-way street. What do you really gain from these relationships? Except some hope that of a dream that would never be actualized, because most of the time, the girlfriend zoned you for a reason. Which brings me back to my point. Men and women shouldn't be friends. Biologically, men and women cannot be friends. We're not raised that way. If you want to be friends with a member of the opposite sex, marry them, date them, be friends with them there. But if you want to be friends with someone you're not married to, I'm sorry, you are destroying somebody's relationship. And this has been amazing. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is Angel the Brand, and I am a billionaire, and I'm going to see you next on the Billionaire Podcast. Don't forget, our recommended reading book has been posted. Don't forget to go cop that book, and let me know what you think.